This is speed. This is winning. This is losing. This is smoke and fire. This is blood, sweat, and tears. This is the loudest party on earth. This is family and tradition. This is it. This is NASCAR in Las Vegas. The Pennzoil 400 returns March 14 through 16. Get your tickets now.
And if you haven't got them by now, then you're going to lose because we're just about 17 minutes away from the green flag right here on Pit Road Racing Live at the Media Center, the Locale IQ Media Center, second floor of the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Everybody wrapping it up for you today. Cars are on the line. Pre-race ceremonies are going on. Promised everybody a little clip here from Kyle Larson that we had. And I want to roll that for you guys right now. Come back and we'll get things ready to roll as they get ready to drop the green flag for the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube. Back right after this, everybody.
As you mentioned, getting a few wins. I think 2 other second place finishes in that time has been really good. So, the track is great, but also the city and getting to come here and have fun on the strip and all the stuff that it has to offer too makes it probably in my top 3 favorite races to get to.
Well, the race weekend we're going to have here, it's a triple header weekend on the Super Speedway with our truck series on Friday, the Xfinity series on Saturday, the Laguna, and then on Sunday with the Pennzoil 400. But we've also got racing on our dirt track. You want to tell these folks about what's going to go on the dirt track Thursday night and Saturday night?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to get to race on the Super Speedway, but I'm also extremely excited to bring the series that I co-owned with my brother-in-law, High Limit Racing, to the dirt track with sprint cars. It's been a little while since we've gotten to race sprint cars there. The World Outlaws have come for many years before, but haven't been back, I don't know, for probably 5 or 6 years or so. So I'm excited to bring the sprint car racing back to the dirt track. I know the ticket sales have been great. All the teams and competitors are really excited to get to race, but get to spend time in Vegas. So yeah, look forward to the whole weekend.
And just kind of talk about the actual Sunday race, the NASCAR Cup Series race for you. I mean, the start of the season, you guys had 2 of the big super speedway type races and a road course. Do you kind of feel like you get settled in now more than you did early? And coming to Las Vegas has got to make you pretty excited.
Yeah. So typically, in years past when the schedule was pretty, straightforward, you get through Daytona, you're like, all right, we're through Daytona. I think we'd go to like Phoenix or something. You're like, all right, now we can get an idea of how our race car would be. Well, now the way the schedule is, you go to Daytona, then you go to Atlanta, then you go to a road course. You almost have to wait a whole month to realize, kind of how your season might be and how you will be on speed. So I think all of us teams are really, really excited to get on track for practice, get back into the more bulk of the schedule with this style of racetrack and see, if the off-season work has paid off. So we've had to wait a little bit longer to find out how we're going to be, but hopefully our car and our team is just as competitive as we typically are.
Well, you're always a favorite here. I mean, at the sports books and in the stands. So, all right, let's open it up for some questions here. Anyone here, just raise your hand and I'll call on you. Anybody's got any questions for Kyle? Don't be shy. All right, over here, Mark.
I know that Vegas is obviously a great destination for you. You really look forward to it. But at the beginning of the year, when the schedule comes out, do you circle 1 or 2 other races besides Vegas that you really look forward to going to?
Yeah. So for me, and NASCAR does a great job with freshening our schedule up the last handful of years. So for us, going to Bowling Gray for the Clash was one that I was really excited about. It's a historical racetrack at home in North Carolina. The atmosphere there is amazing, so I was excited to get there, and it lived up to the hype. It was an awesome event. And then we get to go to Mexico City this year also. So getting to go race in a different country, in front of different fans, that I've probably never raced in front of, is something I get excited about. But then you have your normal races, and it's different for everybody. But for me, Vegas, I like Kansas. There's lots of stuff to do around the track. Bristol's an amazing racetrack. Tracks like that. So yeah, there's there's definitely the select few that you get really, really excited about.
Tom?
The schedule being what it is, we're used to it with being the third weekend. Here we are where it would normally be, but now it's altered a little bit. Is that like an upsetting thing to the routine in any way?
I wouldn't say it upsets like the routine at all, but like I mentioned, I think typically, like I said, you get through Daytona and you get to go to like real racetracks, as we would call them as competitors, where now you just have to wait a little bit longer for that. But it kind of is what it is. It's the same for everybody, and as long as the fans know when the date is, I don't think we mind.
As long as they're sticking on the schedule and they know when to go, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of factors that go into it, but I'm just happy we get to come here twice a year, honestly.
Awesome.
Kyle, being from Winston-Salem, North Carolina, I'd like to have your feeling about what you thought about Bowman Gray, the Madhouse, and how the racing was there.
Yeah, I think all of it was amazing. I think what they've done to the facility to make it equipped to run a Cup Series race was awesome. The atmosphere there, we all knew it was going to be great. The fans were going to be rowdy and the place was going to be packed. But the pre-race ceremonies I thought were amazing. And in the racing in general, it was also better than I expected it to be. I really felt like you could kind of move around and pass people. You could obviously shove them out of the way like fans like to see. But if your car was good, you could also just outmaneuver somebody. So I thought it was awesome. I hope we get to go back again for years to come, and hopefully in the future, maybe we can revive some other tracks that mean a lot to the sport.
Did you get a chance?
Are you ready for the wildest ride on Fremont Street? The Gene Woods Racing Indoor Go-Kart Track Experience. 450 Fremont Street, suite number 171 on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Fremont Street. Open 7 days a week, noon until midnight. Strap yourself in, pull your safety belts tight, and feel the power and the speed at the Gene Woods Racing Indoor Go-Kart Track Experience, downtown Las Vegas, Fremont Street, 450 Fremont Street, suite number 171, right on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Fremont Street. What are you waiting for? Log on, get your tickets now. It's time to go racing at the Gene Woods Racing Indoor Go-Kart Track Experience, 450 Fremont Street, downtown Las Vegas.
John, join us. Have some good fun down at the Gene Woods Racing Experience. Want to thank Gene and the whole crew for being a part of the program this weekend. As we get down to our final legs here of broadcasting, we've got to get ready to shut it down due to, according to NASCAR rules and regulations out there. A little bit of a press conference from Kyle Larson that we got at the Luncheon Media over at Caesars Palace, and we're going to play the complete full interview for you on Thursday's show. Coming up to Dr. Angie Thornton and Jan Evans will join us on March 20th, this upcoming Thursday, 3:30 for Dr. Angie Thornton, who is a physician, also a race car driver, and Jan Evans will join us for racing around the country. March 27th, we got Mickey Gentili going to join us on the program, and we got the first 2 weeks of April. We've all set aside for NHRA as it comes to town. We're going to be talking to the Skaggs racing team. Also, Josh Hatchett, the vice president of media for the NHRA. And also coming up on April 17th, Eva Starr, off-road racer, will join us. And we just spoke this morning, going to be adding to the program. I hope you all watched the podcast Coffee with Kenny Wallace. We met with Kenny this morning, and also his partner, John Roberts, who a big name here in NASCAR, did a lot of pit road reporting and play-by-play from NASCAR Live. They're going to be joining the program too. So we're really interested in having John on and Kenny both. If you've not seen Kenny's podcast, it is something special out there. So Coffee with Kenny and Java with John Roberts, all coming to On Pit Road Racing. For us, what we're going to do now is we're going to kick back like the rest of you, and we're going to enjoy the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube. We will be down on the track side for post-race interviews from drivers who finished second, third, fourth, and fifth, and then we'll catch the final broadcast with the up here on the deck. Want to thank everybody that's been involved along to us this weekend here at the Speedway. Of course, we all know that Mr. Chris Powell, the president and general manager of the establishment, today was his final day here, and him and his wife Missy are going to retire. And And he said that, man, he's got a motor home and he's got his golf clubs loaded up and he's ready to go start hitting some golf courses and have a good time with his retirement. And also, this will be the final event for the Vice President of Media Relations and Communications. Mr. Jeff Motley will be leaving too and taking on a new program. So those two guys, we really want to thank a lot for the 15 seasons we've been here. They have worked with us exceptionally hard. They've given us every opportunity that they give the big networks here. So we want to thank those folks. Want to thank Gene Woods Racing Experience, 450 Fremont Street, downtown Las Vegas. Go on down and have a great time there. Woods Family Sandwiches, want to thank them. We want to thank our good friends at the Hot Shoe Hall of Fame, the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Atlanta Motorsports Park, Red One Scooters, and Hammer and Harry's. Okay, the next stop for us will be down on Pit Road, what they call the Snake Pit, and we will do post-race interviews for you and have those up on the WCOBM on Pit Road Racing, and then our final comments from the deck area here. Alan Michaels, Diane Fax, Rob Street, the whole Geaton gang here for you as we do it live from the Media Center on Pit Road Racing, live from Las Vegas. Everybody enjoy the races. The Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube. It's coming up next.
Are you ready for the wildest ride on Fremont Street? The Gene Woods Racing Indoor Go-Kart Track Experience. 450 Fremont Street, suite number 171 on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Fremont Street. Open 7 days a week, noon until midnight. Strap yourself in, pull your safety belts tight, and feel the power and the speed at the Gene Woods Racing Indoor Go-Kart Track Experience, downtown Las Vegas, Fremont Street, 450 Fremont Street, suite number 171, right on the corner of Las Vegas Boulevard and Fremont Street. What are you waiting for? Log on, get your tickets now. It's time to go racing at the Gene Woods Racing Indoor Go-Kart Track Experience, 450 Fremont Street, downtown Las Vegas.
Thanks for joining us for On Pit Road Racing. Follow us on our website, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at On Pit Road Racing. On Pit Road Racing is written and produced by WCOBN TV. I'm John the Announcer for On Pit Road Racing.